In the summer of 2019, I was lucky enough to go on a family yoga retreat for a week in the beautiful mountains of Spain. And every morning we would start on the rooftop and we would look out onto the beautiful mountains in the early sun, and we'd start our day with sun salutations. Ever since that holiday, I decided to incorporate sun salutations in my morning routine. So if you're thinking about starting a morning routine or developing your morning routine, why not try some sun salutations? In this video today, I'm just going to give you a short breathing practice to help you center yourself that you could introduce to your morning routine, and also a quick yoga warm-up just to warm up our joints, and then I will break down a sun salutation, a Surya Namaskar for you to learn today. So let's get started. So if you'd like to place your hands on your belly, and then just close your eyes. And just become aware of your breath. You don't have to shape it in any way, just become aware of it. And try and breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Now I'd like you to deepen that breath, so take a deep inhale, and as you do that, your belly should expand out, and as you exhale, your belly should just curve towards your spine. Take another deep breath, inhale, exhale, inhale, feeling that belly expand, and then moving back towards your spine as you exhale. Now take your hands up to your ribs. Again, we're going to do the same thing. So take a deep breath in, and I want you to feel your ribs expand and open as you inhale, and then they close as you exhale. Breathing through our nostrils. And inhale. And exhale. Sending all the breath to your rib cage. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. Now take your hands up to your collarbones, and you're going to breathe into your collarbones. So take a deep inhale, sending the breath all the way up to your collarbones, and then exhale and feel them lower. And inhale again. Exhale. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands back to your belly. And this time we're going to take a deep breath in using our belly, our rib cage and our collarbones. And then exhale, doing the same thing. Your belly will tuck in, your rib cage will relax together, and your collarbones will move down. And in your own time, take a deep inhale again. Expanding in all three areas, and then exhaling when you're ready. And now just return your breath to normal, not shaping it in any way. And notice how you feel. Open your eyes. Okay, now we're going to do our warm-up. So if you just like to turn on your mat and lie down on your back, you're going to hug your knees into your chest. And just give them a nice squeeze there. Now you're just going to push your knees out to the side, and then down and together, and back up and into your chest. And let's do that again. Open, push them together, and back up to your chest. And this is us just warming up our hip joints. And back. Now we're going to go the opposite way, so push them down, and out, and together. Down, and out, and together. Let's do one more. Down, and out, and together. Lovely. Hug those knees in tight. And then take your legs up into the sky with your hands. Your legs can be bent, wherever they need to be for you. And then we're just going to rotate outwards, our hands and our feet. So we're warming up our ankle joints and we're warming up our wrist joints. And the other way, so everything inwards. And this gives us a nice opportunity to let all the blood rush to our head, to wake up our brains. And lovely, and hug your knees back into your chest, and you're just going to do a gentle rock and you're going to sit up. Lovely. So we're now going to do some cat-cow to warm up our spine and again to get these hips nice and open. So just push your hands, have your right leg in front, and you're going to push your hands into your knees. And you're going to inhale, look to the sky for cow pose, and exhale and sink back into that pelvis for cat. And again, inhale, up to the sky, and exhale. I'm going to do one more inhale. Take the arms up to the sky and then lean forward. Now you can put your hands on the floor, you can put your elbows on the floor, or you can try and get your head on the floor, wherever's right for you. And you should feel a lovely deep stretch down your front leg, on the side of your front leg. And then you're going to take your right arm to the side, elbow down, and you're going to swing your left arm up and over, and you're going to look to that top hand. And for an extra side stretch, push down into that right elbow, and you'll feel that extra stretch. And then breathe, inhale to come up. Lovely. And other side, swap legs. You now got the left leg in front. You're going to push in and inhale up into cow. Exhale, really push back. Again, if you push onto your knees, you'll get that extra stretch. Inhale, up to cow. Exhale to cat, push into those knees. And inhale, take the arms up. And again, hands on the floor, or elbows on the floor, or head on the floor, wherever you need to be. Again, getting that lovely deep stretch down your left leg. Bring your left arm to the side, bring your right arm over, look to the right hand, and then push down into that left elbow and feel that stretch. And then inhale to come up. Lovely. Okay, now we're going to do cat-cow in our tabletop position. So turn to the side on your mat. Your hands are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips. And you're going to inhale and you're going to look to the sky again for our cow-cat. So inhale, look. And exhale, curve that spine. And inhale. And exhale. Now we're just going to do you're going to make a circle with your hips all the way around. It doesn't matter which way you go first. But we're circling, again, really warming up our hips. And the other way. You can let the back join in a little if you like, really curving. Lovely. And then return to neutral, so back to tabletop. And we're going to tuck our toes under, ready for downward dog. So you're going to push down into your hands and you're going to lift your knees and your hips in the diagonal, and you're sending them up to the sky in a diagonal. Now, yours might feel a little different. Maybe you need to have your knees bent. That's absolutely fine. Maybe your heels are up off the ground. Again, that's absolutely fine. It's whatever's right for you. But we're pushing down into these hands. Think of pressing your fingers into the ground and your index knuckle. And your head should be completely relaxed. You should be able to shake your head. And we're sucking in that tummy. Taking a nice couple of breaths here. This is our downward dog. And we're really trying to rotate our arms up and out. It might not happen, but you have to feel like that's what you're trying to accomplish, rotating those arms up and out. And then you're just going to walk towards your feet. Again, you might want to put your hands on your knees, hands on your shins, hands flat on the floor, and we're going to look up and flat back up and out of this position. Lovely. Okay, so that's our warm-up done. So hopefully your joints should be feeling nice and loose now, ready to do some sun salutations. So sun salutations, Surya Namaskar, is a great way to start your day because we are able to work on our strength, our flexibility, but also balance. So it balances both sides of your bodies and also helps you balance your mind to start your day. With the one that we're going to do is a classic Surya Namaskar. It has 12 poses and it's probably the best place to start. Another thing which is lovely about sun salutations is that there's many variations. So you can choose the one as you get stronger, as you get more flexible, you can change what sun salutation you can add and take away from your sun salutation. So let's start with the classic one first though. So you're going to come to the front of your mat. Now your feet can either be together or they can be slightly apart. And we're just going to find our mountain pose, our Tadasana. So we feel you're reaching your spine up to the ceiling. There's energy in your arms and you're pulling up the front of your body. We're going to go into the pose one, which is hands in prayer pose. And we inhale and exhale here through our nose. Then we go into pose two. We inhale up. And you're just slightly looking up and back to your hands. Then we fold forward all the way down. Your hands again can either come to your thighs, to your shins, to the floor. They can be in line with your toes, wherever you need to be. Then you're going to step back with your right foot. You're going to put your knee down and you're going to look up with your chest up. Then we come into plank. And here, this is where you retain the breath. And you don't actually have a breath because you're then going to exhale into the next pose, which is here. Now I'm just going to come out of that pose for a little bit. So this is has 8 points of contact with your mat. So you have your toes, your knees, your elbows, your chest and your chin. And that's the pose. We then come up into Cobra. Push up into Cobra. Make sure your shoulders are down and you're pushing up and back. Again, maybe your elbows are bent and you're here. That's absolutely fine, wherever you need to be for your body. Up. And then we fold back through tabletop into our next pose, which is downward dog. And again, you're sending those hips up and back into the sky on the diagonal. You're pushing those fingers down into your mat, pushing down especially on your index knuckle. And you're rotating the arms up and out, up and out. It might not feel like you're doing much, but as long as the intention's there. And then we step forward with our right foot again, drop the knee, head up, chest up, feet together. Your legs can be slightly bent or they can be straight, and then you look up to come up through your body, hands together at the top, and exhale, hands down by your side. Well done. That was half a sun salutation. For it to be a full sun salutation, we're going to do it on the other side with the left foot. So let's go through it one more time, nice and slowly, so that we get to know each pose. So again, we find our mountain pose, our Tadasana. And hands down. Now, a lovely thing that I like to add into my morning practice at this point is setting my intention for the day. It's called a sankalpa. So you get to think about how you'd like your day to go, and it just takes 10 seconds and it makes you feel good, makes me feel good. So hands in prayer pose, and an easy way to do this and a quick way to do this is by saying I am, and then choosing what you'd like to be for the day. So maybe you might have some kiddies that are going to be running around your feet all day, so you decide that I am patience. Or maybe you've got a big meeting on at work and you need confidence for it, so it can be I am confidence. And then you start your sun salutation. So let's give that a go. So we're standing again with our feet together or slightly apart in Tadasana. Let's take our hands to prayer pose. Close your eyes. Inhale. Exhale through your nose. And set your intention. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, pose 2. Exhale, pose 3. Left leg back. Knee drops. We then come into our plank. We retain the breath here to then exhale to go to our Ashtanga Namaskar, our 8 points on the mat. And we push up and out into Cobra. Through our tabletop into our downward dog. Step forward with our left foot, chest up, head up, knees down. And feet together. And inhale up. And exhale, hands by your side. Well done. So we've now done right and left. So we've done a full sun salutation. How about we just do another sun salutation, right and left together. Okay, here we go. And pose 1. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale, forward. Inhale, step back right. Chest and head up. Into plank, retain the breath. Lower, exhale. Inhale to Cobra. Exhale into downward dog. Step forward right, chin and chest up. Feet together. Inhale up. And exhale. Hands to prayer pose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, forward. Step back left, head up, chest up. Into plank pose, retain the breath. Exhale. Inhale up to Cobra. Tabletop into downward dog. Step forward left, head up. Step forward right. Up, hands together, and press down by the side. Well done. So that's your first sun salutation. So now we're ready to wrap up our little morning routine, and the next pose is our Shavasana, which is actually probably one of the most important poses that you could do in the morning. So I just want you to lie down on your mat. Make sure you're comfortable, that you're warm. You might want to put a pair of socks on or a jumper, but you're just going to lie down. Your palms are facing up to the sky. Your legs are relaxed and folding out to the side. Just tuck your chin in just slightly so that you're lengthening your spine, and close your eyes. This is corpse pose, Shavasana. This is the time where you completely relax and just sink into the ground. Feel the earth supporting you. This is the time for your body to take on everything that you've just done in your practice. It's your time to reset. recharge, so that you can then respond to your day rather than react. You can stay here for a couple of minutes or 10 minutes. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.